Hey, howdy, hey partners, it's Today I Grew Up, and today I'm really excited because we have my friend Jonathan's childhood Woody. Let's get into it.
Reach for the sky!
You're watching Today I Grew Up.
To infinity and beyond!
Here it is, Jonathan from JP and Beyond's childhood Woody. Jonathan didn't give me this Woody to keep. He gave it to me so I can help him restore it because it's in pretty rough shape. He doesn't have a voice box, and I want to help him get his childhood Woody back to life in the best way I can with using things that I can, which is basically most of it, but there's some things that I can't salvage, like this fabric. One thing I'm going to do is take the vest off. We need to clean it. It's very dirty. What I'm going to do is throw it in a washing machine in a mesh bag with some vinegar to clean it for the fabric softener. Also, I'm going to do some spot cleaning. So the first step is I'm going to take off the bandana here and put this in the wash with the vest. The vest just comes right off, actually. So we're going to do that as a step one of restoring Jonathan's childhood Woody. And if you want to see when he gave me this Woody, you can see that video clip here. It's Today I Grew Up, and I'm here with Jonathan of JP and Beyond.
Hi.
Epic. Anyways, he brought his pizza planet truck, but he also brought something else special in this bag. So what did you bring today?
How many years ago was it that you offered to fix my childhood
At
Woody?
least like 2-3 years
2 or
now.
3 years
Yeah,
ago,
yeah,
and refurbish him? And I said no, thinking like, I'm gonna do it, I want to do that.
Right.
And then I realized I'm not gonna do that, and I don't have the time or the talent that this guy has the talent to refurbish my old Woody from 96. Somebody corrected me, I always said 95, but it's 96. He's right here.
There he is.
And you can see how
Show him.
what would you call that?
Well, I would say that's years of love.
Yes, love. So he was fine for many years.
Good head flop though.
I know, I don't lose that.
I won't lose that.
And then my son was born, and I was like, you got to play with my favorite thing.
I was gonna say he
and
chewed
he
it.
did. No, he didn't chew it. He didn't chew it. He played with it really well as like a 2-year-old. Played with it all the time, and then he started falling apart. And as you can tell, I tried to fix it. Didn't happen very well. Like I tried to fix it.
Yeah.
I don't want a custom movie accurate mod or whatever. I want the same one. I
restoration.
just want
It's
a
a
restoration.
If I can't do something, I have friends to help as well.
Yeah, right, exactly.
But I'll make
paint
sure I do a great job.
Don't paint over the names.
Yeah, I won't
Leave
do that.
it. Don't.
won't
I
do
mean,
that.
yeah. Just
I'm
like,
just gonna clean up things. I won't mess with this at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna treat it as my own, very special toy.
So I
and
appreciate your willingness to do that.
I'll try my best. That's all I can say. That's all I can do. I can try
That's
my best.
good. In the bag we have the new pull string.
Yeah. Well, there's a car.
It makes a really cool loud car noise. That's what it makes when you pull the string. That's what I wanted him to do was sound like a car.
It sounds like the Pizza Planet truck.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, so yeah, I got it, and you're gonna see some content in the future of me attempting to not ruin his childhood Woody.
Refurbish, like reupholstery, refurbish. That's what we want.
Definitely, I know what to do. Looking at it, I already know. I have good ideas. So it's gonna be great.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, here, let's put him back in the bag.
Good luck.
Thank you, man.
Bye, Woody.
I appreciate it.
Bye, Woody.
He
Say
means
goodbye.
a lot to me.
No, you should just walk off sad.
Don't ruin him. Don't leave him at a carnival or anything
Say
like that.
bye.
Okay, bye.
Don't rip his pull string off.
Right.
You drive.
I will remember.
He's like waiting for him to walk away and run.
I'm not leaving. Stop following me. Stop
You
following
should
me.
just walk.
Yeah, just follow him everywhere. Like, there you go.
That's sad Charlie Brown move.
So I have my work cut out for me. This is step one. Let's get this in the washing machine and see how the vest turns out. And I'm going to try to save as much as I can from the original one before I replace things like this that I can't save. Some things can't just ever be fully repaired or restored. Now what I did is I took a lot of time, very carefully I might add, to remove the head, the hands, the belt buckle, the holster, everything basically, to get the stuffing out as well, because I want to use as much of Jonathan's childhood Woody as possible, because this is a restoration and I want to use his original parts here. Now this is not salvageable because it was just already too far gone after I removed the stuffing and the stitching. It would just not work. It's too brittle. The material's been weathered too much. The weather has not been good to the fabrics. It's very dry and brittle as well, very old. So I cannot save this part of his Woody. But the good news is they have other stock Thinkway Toys 96 bodies, which is this one's from, And what I'm going to do is use the shirt and the jeans from another Woody, but still get it kind of worn, but the same kind of material, so that I can replace these two things. But I will hang on to this and give it back to Jonathan, so I don't want to throw anything away from his childhood. So this will be also given to him, but we're going to restore Woody and bring him back to life because he was just far gone. So looking at the head, I realized I don't really want to paint it because, you know, paints are messy. I don't want to remove the charm. There's something interesting about looking at old toys that are weathered and played with. You don't want to lose those characteristics. So I don't really want to paint this. I'm just going to clean it up really well. You can use water, vinegar solution. I use this Branch Basics brand, plant and mineral based, all purpose. Remove stains and just use a microfiber cloth, you know, gently clean that. I'm also saving the hands to transfer over to the Woody. That's important. The boots, of course, because it has a name on the bottom, Jonathan's son's name, and I don't want that to go away or anything. So we're saving the boots. We're saving the belt, we're saving everything basically. The buckle, we're saving the holster. I might repaint this a little bit because I do have some brown paint for this. We'll see though.
Many unbearable hours later.
I did wash the bandana, so it smells better now, and also it looks a little cleaner, so I'm happy with that. Also the vest, I did throw it in the washing machine. Although it didn't remove all the yellowing, the dye, you know, the white dye just fades over time. I did start painting with a fabric paint pen that I have, and it didn't bleed through or anything, but it looks a lot better, so I'm going to continue that. As you can see, it was just too far gone, the black, so I'm trying to restore that a little bit. Here I'm using a paint marker. As you see, I already painted this top one because it got a little worn and faded here on the edges, so I'm going to paint the edges of the star here, and it came out awesome, so it looks just like new, like Big L says.
It's amazing. You're a genius. He's just like new.
So as you can see here, I'm not going for perfection. I'm not going for brand new condition. He even has a nice worn weathered hat here, original to his Woody. So what I'm going to do is just clean it up the best I can, using the cleaners, using a little, you know, paint touch-ups with the marker and stuff like that. But I'm not going to do anything too crazy because I want Jonathan to feel like his childhood Woody came back to life, which is what we're doing here. And although I couldn't really salvage the shirt or the original jeans, it will be replaced with the same material from Thinkway Toys, same era, same year, everything. And I'll even use some of the original stuffing from his Woody here so that he doesn't feel like it's a brand new Woody doll that isn't his. I want him to feel like this is my childhood Woody. It's just been a little bit upgraded. Now the voice box. Now Jonathan was able to get me a movie accurate pull string voice box that I gifted him actually. So instead of using that, because he didn't want a movie accurate mod, as he says, he wants more of a restoration, I got my hands on an original Thinkway Toys 1996 or 1995 voice box, so he's going to have the original phrases. Now I do have to go in here and put a pull string. I did test it, it does work, it just needs a new pull string and a ring, which I do have. So I will be fixing this voice box, putting it inside the new Woody. Basically, his childhood Woody will be come back to life just like the factory back in 1996, because he has the 1996 edition, even though it looks like the 95, because it doesn't have the spurs and also he doesn't have the wires. He has the 96 version. I'm happy to have had this to restore it because it's like Jonathan got his childhood Woody back, brand new stock. Well, partners, that's all I can reveal in this video because I have a lot of work to do. As you can see, I'm going to be using some materials like a new jeans, a new shirt. I'm also going to transfer over some of his buttons, to finish restoring the vest best I can. And like I said, it's not going to look brand new minty. It's going to have some character charm, like some fading still. It's going to have some nicks here. It's still going to have some of his childhood characteristics of his Woody, but it's just going to function and look a little better, obviously, because we just couldn't work with that torn up shirt and jeans. But we can definitely work with a new shirt and jeans and still use all his original parts so he doesn't lose anything of his childhood here. So in the future, once I'm done with this mod, I will show you how Woody actually turned out, and I want to show you Jonathan's reaction once he opens it. As always, partners, thank you so much for watching, liking, and commenting on these videos. It really helps support what I do here on YouTube. If you'd like to continue to support me in this journey, all you have to do, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're alerted for future videos on this channel, and I'll see you, partners, on the next video review.
You weren't the real Buzz Lightyear. You're an action figure. You are a sad, strange little man. You are a sad, strange little man. You are a child's plaything. Hey, Ham, look, I'm Picasso.
I don't get it.